this is Hans from the Eclectic podcast, and next up in our series of Powers of the Primes Dinobots is Dinobot Sludge. Real quick, we'll take a look at the packaging. We've got some really nice artwork back there with him, again with the neons and those Prime Enigma pieces flying around him in the background, sparks flying everywhere, really exciting. Down on the side of the package there, you've got Volcanicus. Opposite side again, we have those Enigma pieces kind of embossed into the plastic. And then here's the back of the box. Dinobot Sludge. How will the Decepticon stomping Dinobot wield the power of the Primes? Don't know. There he is, changes in 20 steps. Prime armor included. We'll go ahead and open this guy up and take a look at what's inside. Alright, so here he is out of the package. First impressions, he doesn't look too bad. Kind of, I think my favorite one so far has been Swoop, but we'll see. Real quick, we'll go over everything that he comes with. Alright, so we do have instructions. Power of the Primes, but Dinobot Sludge. Again, these guys are fairly basic. I don't know if you really need these, but this one I guess is a little bit more involved. He has 20 steps to transform. So we do have those. We have his spec card, Dinobot Sludge, Power of the Primes, fancy artwork, neon colors. Primes Sludge, grant allies courage equal in strength to his stomping. Alright. We have his prime armor piece, again, hand, dual fists, thing can open up. You guys have seen this in some of the other videos, so you know what these things are, but we do have that. And then we have his blaster here. Just black molded plastic, no paint, nothing really too fancy. I mean, I guess it's molded nice enough. But again, unfortunately, we do not have a sword. No sword, which is kind of sad. Dinobots should have swords. It should be like written in law or something. But we don't. So let's go ahead and make sure things plug in as they should. Gun plugs in, a little bit tight, but it worked. No problem. This piece here, I'm sure can plug into his chest if you needed it to. Yep. Let's try and get a closer look at that head sculpt there. It's a very sludge looking head sculpt, I would say. He's almost got a little bit of a smirk on his mouth there. Nice painted yellow eyes on there. Silver picked out on his face. Pretty nice job on the paint job. Nice tempo printed Autobot logo down there with the black, and that looks like a little silver sticker down there for the crosshairs. Moving on down the figure. Is that painted? It looks like maybe black paint through here. Black molded plastic. Keep on moving down. Nice sticker work down there on the feet. If it'll focus. Nice gold paint down there. Kind of a bronzish look. On his sides we have kind of that bronze look in there again with the clear plastic and then silver plastic it looks like underneath. Kind of gives it a really cool look. Moving on up. Not much of detail on the inside of like his wings. I mean there's some molded type details in there, but basically it's just talking about the copyright year and stuff like that. So there's nothing really else there. You could probably go back in and pick out some more stuff, but so not a whole lot there in terms of paint. Let's go through articulation. So articulation wise on the head, I can move left and right. I don't think it's not on a ball joint, just on the swivel. Arms are on ball joints. They can go all the way around, except they'd get hindered by his wings. They do have this cutout up here to where you can get them out. You do have a bicep swivel right there. Elbow bend gets you 90 degrees. He does have a wrist swivel. Well, not a wrist swivel, I guess it's a wrist lever. But that's mainly due to transformation. And no, you can't turn it. He does have a lower waist swivel. Kind of breaks up the sculpt if you try to use it in a pose. I suppose you could kind of cheat it though. Ball joints on the legs. You can only get out that far. Goes all the way forward, all the way back. You do have a thigh swivel built into the joint there. And then the knee can get you almost 90 degrees. Just about. We'll give it to him. I'd say maybe if you cheated some of that, moved some of that around, you could probably get a little bit deeper out of it. Again, but that's going to be partially due to transformation. So, yeah, I'm not very impressed with this guy. Let's go ahead and get this guy transformed and take a look at him in his dino mode. For transformation, first thing I'm going to do is we'll start on the legs here. Rotate that down just to get it out of the way. Flip the tail up, move it out. We'll rotate the waist all the way around where it's facing the back. Move the arms up to get them out of the way. Collapse the heel spur back. I don't know why that one doesn't want to go. Move that tail back out of the way. Same thing on the opposite side. Lift up the tail, move it around. Collapse that heel spur all the way back in. Fold it back in on itself. Tighten those up. You can rotate the leg down, the dino leg. Move these tail pieces up into place, tab them together. They'll kind of clip in there. For the upper body, we're going to take these hands. We can get them focus on there. Take these hands, just collapse them back upon themselves. Same thing with that side. Rotate the arms forward or backward. You'll have to spin them 90 degrees. Or 180 degrees, I'm sorry. Spin them halfway around, full circle wise. Rotate them down. Take these wing pieces, bring them up. These are going to tab into each other as well as into these dino feet areas. There we go. Get those feet down. Lift up this flap here for the head, close it back up. Then take this head and rotate it 180 degrees. And there he is, all transformed. Nothing too terribly complicated. Taking a look at him here. Nice Tampa printed Autobot logo up there on his head crest. I swear the mouth should open and close, but I can't get that to open up at all. We have the same articulation in the front legs as what we had in the arms because they are the same piece. The feet look like they should have a joint here, but that's just one solid piece of plastic, so there's no movement there. They can only move backwards and forwards on there. We do have more black paint picked out on the wing pieces there, which looks pretty good. Again, those decals that were on his feet now show up there on the back. There's that clear plastic with the silver underneath again on the back side there. It looks okay. I mean, he should have been larger. considering he should be one of the biggest of the bunch. Alright, so here he is, just for comparison. Here's Swoop right next to him. So size-wise, he's kind of small, which isn't very good, especially for what type of dinosaur he's supposed to be. I mean, transformed, he's going to be about the same height as Swoop. They should have been probably bigger figures, especially for him. But, you know, that's what you get with this line. I mean, it's not, this isn't Masterpiece, you know, so, you know, take from that what you will. But I just want to show you kind of that size comparison. Now we do have, I mean, I suppose we have weapon storage. You can take this port here that he's got, plug his cannon in there, so you can have gunfire on the move. And then you could probably plug it in on the opposite side and give him some big old armor on his side, I suppose. I mean, so I guess it works. I mean, I'm not expecting the world from these guys. They're not the most expensive figures in the world, and like I said, they're not Masterpiece, but they could have given us a little bit more. I don't like how whenever you have to rotate that, now this is exposed. You could actually swap those up, because those are just on mushroom pegs, and swap them on either side. That way they are kind of whole again. But that's kind of a pain to do all the time with transformation. Oh, there's another port up there. I didn't realize that, so I guess maybe you could plug that in there. Better hips, radar dish or something. I don't know. I don't know what we got there, but yeah, there he is, Dinobot Sludge. Again, I'm kind of just, this is a nostalgia piece for me, so I'll see once everything's completed and we get him into Volcanicus what we actually think, and yeah, we'll go from there. Thank you guys again for watching. Peace out, and we will talk to you soon. Bye.